Tom, are we ready for this?
Ready, let's go.
Here we are in Miami. How has it been for you so far?
It's been fantastic. Look, already the 4th edition of FII in Miami, and I have to say it's become a fantastic event. My understanding is 50% more attendees since last year. All decision makers, so time well spent, whether you're in the plenary or you're actually attending some of the networking sessions. It's a really, really solid event.
This year it's the 10th anniversary of the FII, so we're expecting FII 10 in a few months. To how many have you been over the 10 years?
I've been lucky to go to every single one of them. When it was first a small event that nobody was so sure about what was the PAF, what is the FII, and now it's everybody is talking about FII. Everybody wants to be invited, everybody wants to be a part of that circle or a member of the FII Institute. So it's been a remarkable growth story that put FII on the map, bringing world leaders together, making this a must-attend event in a world that was already quite busy for conferences. But if you ask me, there's not one global business leader that would skip this event, and it's that type of quality of people which makes it a time well spent.
So what were some of the highlights of this year's FII Priority Miami?
Well, look, the opening ceremony and the panels in the beginning are always the most exciting to me if you want to have your pulse on what's going on in the global industry. The Board of Changemakers, which has become like the marquee product of FII in general, bringing together world leaders like Mohammed Al-Abar from Emar, like our Minister of Finance from Saudi Arabia. These types of quality panels give you insights that you typically don't get. And it's been encouraging to see that there's a lot of optimism in the world economy, despite macroeconomic tensions taking place. There's always a way where smart world leaders see opportunities. And I think that aligned very well with the sentiment at the conference as a whole.
So it's all still fresh in your head, but when you think about it, what are sort of the most important impressions? You mentioned some optimism in terms of investments. What else will you take back home to Riyadh from Miami this year?
Look, I think there's an overarching sentiment that investment is going to go into many different sectors, and it's very broad, from real estate to AI to technology, into logistics and any other global manufacturing solutions that we're currently seeing. And so while again we have a lot of times when we look at the news a very short-term view of where things are going, what I really appreciate about FII is that world leaders that come together into one place, they share a long-term view, right? His Excellency Yasser Rumayyan said in his opening remarks that they are not short-term investors. They don't think in quarters, they think in terms of decades. And this is exactly, I think, the view we need to have to not compromise short-term profit for long-term generational growth. And that translates also into my world of sports, but certainly across industries.
As you know, every conference has a central theme. Can you think of a central theme you would like to hear at FII 10?
That's a really, really good question. And look, we're in a phase of uncertainty at the moment, both from a political and from a business perspective. So when we look at FII 10, I think we're going to look back first, what the first 10 years looked like, and basically ask ourselves, what have we accomplished? And look, if you look at the increase of assets under management and the investments that the PAF and Saudi Arabia as a whole have made, and how that has benefited and had an economic impact really across the world, is something that I think we're going to look at that the first 10 years were really still just a startup. Right? We're really going into the growth phase now. So I think the theme is going to be global growth from the Middle East. And I think we can make that statement. I feel very good that by the time FII 10 opens in October in Riyadh, that the center of the world has really shifted to the Middle East and particularly to Riyadh.
Tom, thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure. Thank you.